Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Superstar ARCA East tonight. We're here. We are in Japan at the Motegi Oval. Christian, what are you feeling?
Long way to get here. It took us, I lost track of the time on the plane ride here, but we're here in Japan. My great-grandfather Kozowski would be rolling over in his grave right now that I am in Japan, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the good races we're going to see tonight. Side-by-side action, and Blake, I'm going to go ahead and put my money down, place my bets. We will see a car turn over tonight.
I sure hope so. You know, we had some actual pretty clean heat races there. If you just tuned in here, you might have seen the heat races were going on. We don't broadcast those, but we got a 3-minute warm-up. Christian, I believe we have something to let the fans know.
Yes. Are you ready to take your sim racing to the next level? Rogue Energy is the ultimate gaming energy drink loaded with vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Get laser focused, increased motivation, and longer endurance to excel on the track. Whether you're battling for the lead or Hutchinson Motorsports battle for last, Rogue Energy gives you the edge you need. And you can use code RER at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Don't just play, dominate with Rogue Energy.
Well done, Christian. I can't wait to have me a Rogue after this race. I just can't take it now because I don't want to get too hot because this is going to be some crazy racing here tonight at the Motegi Oval.
Well, as you can hear, I've already had one. I'm hyped up. I'm ready to go. And that, by the way, we got to tell the viewers at home who has won that Rogue Polo Award.
Yeah, the Rogue Pole Award winner, it is Nathan Burrows. He is a monster out here. I believe he's got an I rating over 5,000.
He is playing chess while the others are playing checkers. And I'm going to go ahead and say now, Blake, I'm a betting guy. I'm logging into DraftKings right now. He's got the best odds. I'm going to head put Nathan Burrows as the car to win this race.
Well, that's a good pick. But, Christian, before I put mine down, let's tell the fans a little bit about this track. You know, a lot of these guys probably don't know much about the Motegi Oval. Go ahead and let them know what they can expect here as we got it up on the screen.
So we got into Japan a little early. We went to the garage, stole 2 cars, went out there and drove some. This track length, it is a 1.5 miles. It's not your typical 1.5 miles, though. It's an oval. Let's think more like Darlington. Turn 1 and 2 is long, sweeping. 3 and 4 tight. We got a cool weather tonight. I feel like it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Overcast skies. The track isn't going to be too hot. We're going to go the altitude, 515 feet. If that matters to you, I don't know. But it's going to be some nice, tight racing. And this is a wide track, too. So we're going to see how that plays out. Got Nathan Fryer spinning out right there.
But, Christian, your pick to win it here, it was Nathan Barrows. So I'm going to go ahead and lock mine in. I'm going with the 20 car, Noah Tills. Noah Tills out there in the Twisted Tea 20 car. He is bad fast. He's my pick to win it.
I'm going to keep an eye on him, but I'm just going to hope that I'm going to actually win one of these, predictions for once. I'm batting average 0 right now.
Yeah, we'll see here. Give us one moment. All right, well, let's get gritted up here tonight. We're at the Motegi Oval, the Superstar ARCA East Series. Hang on, folks. Let's find a good song because we know Hutchinson Motorsports TV has the best bangers in the business.
Yeah, I went out to it earlier. It's great.
Hang on, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Motegi Oval, the Superstar ARCA East Series. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Wednesday night racing, race number 2 of the season. Here is your starting lineup. On the front row, the 2 picks to win it. On the pole position in the 90 car, Nathan Barrows. 2 is outside in the 20, Noah Tills.
On that second row, you got Tyler Hessling in the 82. And on the outside, you got Alan Wild in the 07 in a beautiful car, I might add.
Row number 3 on the inside, the number 14 from the Fryer Medical Center, Nathan Fryer. 2 is outside the 28, Ryan Nardone.
On the next row, Tyler Gannott in the 81 and Sam Lubers in the 51.
Row number 5 on the inside in the 34 car, it's Benjamin Myrick. 2 is outside in the 48, Greg Tilson.
And row number 7, Cameron Roheel in the 41 and Thomas Spencer on his outside in the 3.
Starting in the 13th position, the 97 car, Carl Cantonis. 2 is outside the 18, Travis Sheed.
Then you've got Rusty Rafferty around to his outside, Joey Neese in the 5 car.
And that's all we're going to say, folks. If we didn't say your favorite driver, it's because they're slow, they're junk, they're in the back. So they got to get faster. So we're going to hide this away. We are ready to roll here. How you feeling, Christian, at the Motegi Oval here with the SuperStar ARCA E-Series?
I don't think it's going to take long for us to junk some race cars. However, I am a fan of racing, so that's what I'm going to be hoping for.
Yeah, well, I can't wait here as we're set. Your front row, it's going to be Barrows on the inside, Tills on the outside. We are just about ready to roll. 75 laps around the speedway here tonight. Let's see how this one gets rolling. The field is set. I think that pace car is going to be heading in this time around. But how about this sold-out crowd? These fans showing up here and showing out at the Motegi Oval.
Jam-packed here. They're all ready for some action. The pace car is going down the backstretch for the final time. They're going to go through 3 of 4. And Blake, the floor is yours.
All right, well, once again, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure, click the like button, subscribe to the page, all kinds of goodies here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, we are ready to roll, and we're about to drop the hammer and go green as our racers head into turns 3 and 4, coming out of turns 3 and 4. There goes the pace car. Pace car is in. Field is set. Front row, Barrows, Tills, we're ready. Green flag in the air, Motegi.
We already got 3 wide racing. Heading into turn 1.
They're duking it out. Nardone there in the 28 trying to hold off the 14 of Nathan Fryer. How about that 14 car? Nathan Fryer is flying right now.
You know, he's got some rocket strapped to that car. We didn't really see much from out of this last week, but this week he came. He told me he's going to prove us wrong here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. He's going to show us what they can do. As the 28 is bumping the 20 down the track. Oh, the 14 tries to put him out. We all keep ready though.
They're bumping hard. We also have a battle back here. The 34 of Myrick got into the 81. He's trying to get that thing rolling. He's going to give up a bunch of positions.
The leaders kind of get single file there. We're on the right front cam of Benjamin Myrick there.
Back out front, Nathan Barrows, the car to beat. He is your race leader. Tyler Hessling in second. Noah Tills third.
3-car breakaway early.
Yes, sir, but Christian, you know what time it is. We're sick of watching these leaders. It's time to go back to everybody's favorite battle, the Hutchinson Motorsports Battle for Last. Let's find out who's got it. Hang on. You know, if you're new here, the Hutchinson Motorsports Battle for Last, we got some unique rules. I got to find out who's actually winning the battle. I don't know. I'm thinking I see it right here. Looks like it's, oh, we got caution out.
Big junk.
Big Joe, man, they're still junking it. Oh, Fryer. Oh, and he door slams him. Tom Fryer junked it after the caution was out. Let's see what happened, though, on this replay. Christians, tonight's replays are brought to you by none other than the Fryer Medical Center. Let's see what happened here. We got Dakota Sidris here involved. Let's hop up to the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper cam. Looks like the caution's already out when all this happened, so we're got to go back. Looks like the 32's involved, so let's rewind it back a bit. Timing and scoring's having some issues. When we got so many cars, it doesn't like it. So let's see what happens here with the 32. Go to a different camera angle. We got plenty of time, folks. We're under caution. Let me find a good one here. Here it is. So we got the 32 of Petra and Christian. Walk us through this.
All right, so you see the 32 exiting 4 here. He's heading down the front stretch. Nothing happens yet. But is that the 66 car gets into the 70, and then they just all the way down to the inside wall. Says, "You ain't getting away from me. I'm gonna finish this move." And you see this just creates a chain reaction all the way down the track. Cars are braking, cars are spinning out. There's that Fryer car. It's just junk all over the track. And as you see, the 49 trying to do the signature 29's crab walk.
Well, I tell you what, this must be a SuperStar ARCA East thing. There's always a car crab walking here in the SuperStar ARCA East. But, folks, you saw the replay there. It looked like the 66 of David Wright just kind of junked himself, rewinding it. It looked like he just tried to clear himself, and he wasn't clear. Right here, you see the 70 is there. 66 comes out of the corner. He's coming up. 70's there. Bam, right hooks himself straight into the wall. He's junk, and a handful of others. So let's go back live here. Jumping back out front. Barrows, still your race leader. What are you seeing out of Tyler Hessling so far, Christian?
You know, I'm seeing I think, what position did he start in? I think he's been right there.
Third.
In the third. Yeah, okay, so he's right there in the mix. I think a good restart is going to be what he needs here, and he might be able to lead some laps. But I'm telling you, Nathan Burrows, he has some speed.
Yeah, you know, Barrows really killing it out front, and you can tell looking at that I rating, he's got a 5,008 I rating, while Hessling is at 1,700, and then Till's 1,500. So these three up front, a big gap in I rating difference. Let's see if these two can stick with the heavy favorite here tonight of Nathan Barrows. Checking out the chat here, Isaiah Watrous, thanks for coming out. He is not rooting for Nathan. Nathan Fryer, he's not a fan. He does not want that 14 car, Nathan Fryer, to park it in victory lane tonight.
I don't see many fans of Nathan Fryer showing up in the chat. So Nathan Fryer, when you're watching this replay, you're going to have to change that, bud. You need to get you some fans. You got the Denny Hamlin effect going on.
Yeah, well, meanwhile, while we're under yellow, let's check out our new graphic. You see on the screen there, you're going to see the Hutchinson Motorsports Battle for Last. We know right now Tom Fryer is holding on strong right now to the Hutchinson Motorsports Battle for Last. Let's take a better look at this car. Here's the Fryer Medical Center 76 car, Tom Fryer. I tell you what, he might not be very fast, but he is making a killing on running the Fryer Medical Center in the infield.
That Fryer Medical Center stays busy. It was busy last week. It's going to have a few people in it right now getting checked out right before they get that fast repair and head back on the track.
Yeah, but we'll keep an eye on that. See who takes home the Battle for Last. Again, if you're new here, Battle for Last has some unique rules. We don't take damaged cars. We take the slowest running car out there that's trying his best, but he's just slow. But it looks like the field is set out front. It's going to be Barrows on the inside, Hessling on the outside. We're going to see if that 20 car at Tills can get a good jump here. Now, Christian, what's your favorite looking car out here so far?
Let's go ahead and turn the cameras to that 07. Alan Wild. That Jack Daniels car is beautiful. You see the barrels on the hood. It's got the old Gentleman logo. It's a beautiful, Gentleman Jack logo. It is a beautiful car. And I admit, these guys have stepped it up from last week. These are some nice looking race cars out here.
Yes, sir, but it looks like the field is set. The pace car is in. We're heading into lap number 7. The Motegi Oval, green flag in the air, and a big jump from your race leader, Nathan Barrows.
He's already entered another area code as they're kind of bunching up back there. That it was the 14 car. Kind of held people up a little bit there. We got a little bit of gap in front of him, but side by side for second racing right now.
Yeah, and we're peeking through the field here. Looks like Sam Luber sitting in the 9th spot as he's got a bunch of cars in front of him. Looks like a hornet's nest there in the middle of the field.
One you don't want to be in, I might add to that.
Yeah, we're going to stay on board right here. Sam Luber's, he's trying to get around that 81 car. That's Tyler Granot. So he's going to whip it around. Let's jump back out front. See how my pick to win it. I went with Noah Till's an underdog. Oh, they're wrecking.
The 9-car round.
All right, we missed it here. Let's see what happened. Looks like Shane Williams just junked it. Let's rewind this here. Give me one moment. All right, so here's a 9-car Shane Williams. See what happens. Oh, he just gets jumped. The 08 just flat out dumped him. That might have been intentional. Let's check another angle of that one. Hang on. Give me one moment. We're going to go up to the Hutchinson Motorsports drone cam. One of the best drone cams I've ever seen in my life. But okay, here it is. So you see the 9 there. They're going around a roadblock. I mean, who's that roadblock there? He basically parked on the track. Blow right by him, the 06. He's in the way, so they blow past him. Then you got the 08. Says, oh, look, he's going to pass me. Not for long. Dumps him right into the 11. Junk.
That was an HBK super kick moment there. Sweet chin music to the 9
Boy,
car.
what a dirty move. The 11 was just a sitting duck, had nowhere to go. My, oh, my. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the 8 car of Dwayne Young. Let's see how that car's looking here. What are you seeing there? Is he crab walking right now, Christian, or is that thing just that slow?
It does appear there's some SACE signature crab walking going on right here.
Yeah, let's hop on board.
They know what to do to get screen time here. They're going to junk their cars and crab walk it out for here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV.
Yeah, you know, it's apparently a tradition here. There's going to be at least one crab walk every single race, and I think we've had, is this the only one, or have we had another one?
This is the second, to my knowledge. So I think we're going to have a trend forming here tonight, Blake.
It appears that way, but it looks like we missed some pit stops maybe, or hang on. I'm not seeing Barrows in the race lead anymore. Looks like Barrows went down pit road or something. Where's he at?
A lap down.
Uh-oh, might have some connection issues. Oh, Nathan Barrows, your favorite and race leader, is disconnected. Ladies and gentlemen, this race just opened up here. That's going to make Tyler Hessling your race leader. Boy, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, Barrows, he was out front. He was basically dominating this race. He was the car to beat. But not anymore. But let's look through the field here, see what other kind of good-looking cars we got. You know, one car I'm going to add, that Nathan Fryer 14 car does look pretty good, and I really like that number.
That is a chrome number. It looks great. He's got some speed this week. I think we're going to see some great things out of him today.
You know, one guy I'm just not impressed in his racing skills, the 3 of Thomas Spencer. Christian, do you think he's junk?
I think I haven't got an opinion yet on it. We're going to keep an eye on him, but he ain't showed me no reason to say he is not junk yet.
One guy we knew coming in was going to be junk. This 76 of Tom Fryer. This guy has no clue what he's doing.
He's out there. I think he told me before the race, me and him had a conversation. He says, I ain't got a chance to win this race, but you know what I can win? The Hutchinson Motorsports Battle for Last is coming home with me.
And we got in the chat here, iRacer NASCAR guy. He said Barrows was the car to beat. Well, he was, but not anymore. And then now he's rooting for Dwayne Young. So we'll see if Dwayne Young can come through. I don't think so, because right now he's crab walking. So the field is set here. Your front row now going to be Hessling and Tills. Christian, since your guy disconnected, I'll let you change your pick. Who you think's going to take it now?
Let's go. You got Tills, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go with Hessling. I got to go with the leader. I got to pick somebody who's going to make me some money tonight, because I am down and out from my bets lately.
Yeah, if you guys tuned in last week, Christian lost. I think he lost every single bet. Oh, that was the Indy 500, wasn't it? During our Indy 500 race, he lost 4 or 5 bets in a row. He was just on a heater of losing.
I had to hitch a ride home with Bump and Run Jesse Becker. I bet everything, including my ride home on that race, and lost it all.
Yes, sir, but we're going to bring to you the Hutchinson Motorsports restart cam in the cockpit view of the 14 car, Nathan Fryer. Let's see how Fryer takes it as the pace car is in field. Here, not a great jump by Fryer. He's going to try to get that 14 car rolling. Take us into turn 1, Christian.
As we're going to turn 1, we see on screen Nathan Fryer side by side with that 07 car. He's up top. He's slow right now. I don't know if he's got those tires burned off already or not, but we're heading up front here to Noah Tills. He's in 3rd place right now. Excuse me, 2nd, fighting, trying to get that lead away from Tyler Hessling.
Yeah, and if you look at that car, how about that number of Noah Tills on the side? I'm seeing a
I
little.
know exactly what he's done.
Yeah, he definitely made a mistake there on the paint, but we're going to roll with it as he's rolling good. He was my pick to win it. He's right on the back bumper. And a 3-car battle for the race lead right now.
This track is producing some great racing all the way through the pack. We're kind of single-filed right now, but don't let that fool you. We're going to get some heated battles coming.
Boy, how about the Frostburg, Maryland native Rusty Rafferty? I tell you what, that guy is jacked up on Rogue Energy right now.
He is, and I am too. I'm on my second one of the night already. Man, I feel good.
Take a look at that car. He's got the one-to-go promotions on the hood. We also know he's repping Rogue Energy as he's wheeling it in 11th place right now. As we drop further back in the field, how about this 08 of Dylan Johnson? I tell you what, I practiced with this guy the other day, and you know what? This guy is just flat out slow. What do you think, Christian?
I haven't seen anything impressive out of him. I actually, when we stole those 2 cars and went out on this track, I will to my. Oh, we got 14. Nathan Fryer. He gets
the big junk. Nathan Fryer has just been junked. Oh my! As he's parked, let's see what happened. He almost gets smoked there by a ARCA brake. But here, let's rewind it. Here, let's see what happened in your Fryer Medical Center replay. Here, get a better view here. That is not right. Hang on, we're having some issues. Here we go. Let's rewind it the manual way. Give me one moment. Oh, looks like he might have got a little help here. So we got the 28 underneath him right here. So Fryer on the top, 28, not giving him any room at all. 28 just dumps him. 100% intentional. Flat out junks him. Oh, my. That's Ryan Nardone.
He just turned him and drove out of his life. He said, "Get out of my way, loser. You might be fast tonight, but I'm going to end it right now."
Man, that's unfortunate. If you're new here, there are no faster pairs here in the SuperStar ARCA East Series. Ryan Nardone just flat out junked the 11 of Nathan Fryer.
Fortunate turn of events.
My, oh my.
Innocent bystanders there, too.
That is unfortunate. Well, let's hang on here. Let's see what we can do for you, folks. We might have a little something for you. Hang on. Looking through the chat. Seeing what? Oh, here we go. Oh no, he's muted. I was gonna pull Nathan Fryer into the booth. Looks like his mic's muted, so we're not even gonna mess with it. I bet he is not happy right now. I probably muted his mic after he had something to say.
I think we'd have to find him if we pulled him up in this booth right now.
Most definitely, but out front right now, still Tyler Hessling. He is now the car to beat with the unfortunate disconnection of Nate Barrows when he was leading this race. And we're peeking through the chat here. We appreciate all you great fans. Once again, be sure to click the like button on the video. Subscribe to the page, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. Look at all the chat messages. We got Zach Steele out there. Kaylee Black rooting for Dwayne. Dwayne has a bunch of fans out here. I tell you what, Dwayne Young is a fan favorite, and that is a matter of fact.
I want to share something written in the text chat from Nathan Fryer. He says, 28, I've seen peanuts with more brain cells than you. We have insults, and this will be flying after this race.
Oh, my, what a mean insult. I don't know how Fryer thought of that. That was incredible.
He's going to be waiting at Ryan's holler when this race is over. Fryer Medical Center prepared for a visit that is not going to be wreck related. That's all I can say.
Yeah, take a look. He's still down there, and that car is junk. Nathan Fryer's night is finished. But as we pace around here for caution, we'll wait to take a break here because, you know, here there's just so much action going on. Hutchinson Motorsports, we do not want to break away from the action, but we'll go ahead and bring this up here for a moment. On the screen, you're going to see there's some donation info, both Venmo and PayPal. If you guys enjoy what you're seeing, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, feel free. Donations are greatly appreciated. That way we can keep things going, as we've got 3 people on board here with Hutchinson Motorsports TV, myself, Christian, and Bump and Run, Jesse Becker. Now, Christian, what are you feeling here on this restart? It's going to be Hessling and Tills on the front row.
I think we're going to see some more of the same. Hessling, I hope he's going to get that jump. But I know they both are going to be keeping their eye out. They know what happened to Fryer. They're going to be watching their mirrors for that 28 car.
Most definitely. And for all you fans out there, if you were scrambling to grab your phone, you can also find that donation info in our YouTube bio page. But while you're doing that, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the page, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. Field is set. We are ready to roll. Green flag in the air, Motegi. Big jump from Hessling down the front stretch. Heading into turn 1, he's going to be your race leader. But Noah Tills and Ryan Nardone right on his back bumper.
28 kind of wiping that line right there. I'm kind of scared for the 20's life right now.
Definitely, you know, Ryan Nardone's going to win this race if he's got to wreck the whole field, as they're 3 wide in the back. But we're shuffling around here. Cameron Roll cruising, currently in the 6th position. Then we jump back. Carl Cantonis trying to get into the top 10. And we got one blinking. So let's drop to the back here. Check out this battle for last. Boy, Fryer, look at him. He's all this guy has no clue what he's doing.
You know what? I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to do that Indianapolis draft right. He don't want no one to use that draft to fall back to him. He wants to keep that position of last.
Man, let's hop on board as you see the Hutchinson Motorsports battle for a last graphic on your screen. 76 at Tom Fires, no clue what he's doing. He's running low in the straightaways, then he goes up to the top, back down to the bottom. He is all over the place.
As we go from the back to the front, our race leader right now, 82, Tyler Hessling, is hitting.
I don't know about that. Must had some damage or something. Not sure what's going on. Tyler Hessling down pit road. Boy, I tell you what, I might luck into a win here tonight. Noah Tills is now, oh, no, he's actually in 3rd. Noah Tills dropping like a rock. I tell you what, I shouldn't have picked him. That 20 car is junk.
Who is in the lead? It's going to be somebody that's going to be hard to pass, that Ryan Nardone.
Yeah, Nardone, he's going to be hard to pass. I tell you what, he's going to be hard to pass because if you pass him, he's probably going to junk you.
Yes,
Meanwhile,
Ron Becker in the chat says whoever made that battle for last graphic is a really cool guy. I don't know if he's tooting his own horn or what he's thinking about, but you know he's on vacation tonight.
Yeah, you know, it's tough to get that guy to work. We finally got some work out of him. He made a graphic, and he's in the chat now bragging. So we're jumping around here. We got a battle here. Travis Shee duking it out right now with the 18 car of... Oh, that's Travis Shee in the 18. So he's underneath the 3, as the 3's going to make the pass on him. So that's going to move him back to the 8th position. Pretty clean racing, though, so far. What are you seeing through the field, Christian?
I'm seeing a lot of passing. I've seen a few crossovers. We got somebody off speed. That is 97 car, possibly. I'm not sure. But I'm seeing a lot of crossover moves right now. You know, getting past, sliding up the track. I'm seeing some dooring going on all around the track, too. Some side-by-side bumping action. This track's wide, but that don't stop. Oh! 9 dive bombs over to the 5.
Whoa, the 5 looks like he just shifted in there and doored the 97. That's unfortunate there. The 97's probably got some damage, but let's jump out front. Ryan Nardone looking good after junking Nathan Fryer. He is your race leader.
Feeling good right now. He don't have any remorse for what he's done. There is blood on the front of that car, but he don't care.
He is flying, and we got a battle for 2nd still brewing. Noah Tills holding on to the position, trying to keep that 81 of Tyler Greneau behind him. Jumping back, let's see how your 07 car's doing. How about Alan Wild? You said that was your favorite looking car through the field. He's cruising in the 4th position right now.
Watching him. Hopefully he can get some movement going towards the front. He's got some work to be done, though.
Yeah, he's going to keep it rolling. Solid top 5 showing here. He started 4th. He's running 4th. But right now, your Hutchinson Motorsports hard charger currently is the 44 Matt Dickerson. How about this 44 car after starting all the way back? Let's see. He's gained 16 spots. So I'm trying to do some math in my head. That is 24th. He started in 24th. He's up to 8th.
You know, we are on lap 25. We haven't pit yet. What has his tires gone through to get here is the question.
Well, the good thing is they're on 25. They're saying it's a 2-stop race most likely. So in my mind, I mean, the pit window is open right now.
Definitely would be.
Now, I just wonder what happened to that 82 of Hessling and we made him pit so early. I know that wasn't a planned stop, I'd hope.
Well, it could be some strategy. I don't know if he's trying to break it in and rely on some cautions later, but we're going to have to watch that car. That's going to be the car.
Yeah, Christian, you're cutting out a little bit. So I'll step in. Let's see if you can get your connection lined out. But, you know, if it's a strategy, it's a bad one, because if you're pitting that early, when we had 2 cautions right away, basically had like 3 or 4 green flag laps. If he pit that early, his crew chief needs to be fired. So right now we're watching a battle for the 12th position as Joey Neese here in the 5 car trying to hold off the 90. I believe that's Barrows. Is Barrows back on the track? Wasn't Barrows in the 90 car? Yes, he is. Barrows is back on the track, and he's on the lead lap. After the connection error, he was the favorite to win it. He was your leader. He disconnected. He made it back. Went all the way to the rear of the field. The caution helped him out, and now he's slicing and dicing his way through the field.
You know, I'm going to try to make that. I'm going to go back to my original pick now that he's back.
Oh.
He's going to still be the car to beat.
Oh, look out! The 18 just turned it. Oh, caution is out. Boy, Barrows almost caught some bad luck there. Thankfully, he was able to get underneath. The 18 looks like he just lost it himself. No help there. 18, let's see here. That is Travis Sheed. Looks like he just junked it. Kind of stepped on his own you-know-what here. Yeah, just... 97 gets into him a little bit. So caution is out here, folks. You're probably going to see everybody come down pit road. So that's going to be that's going to be a good time here to take our first break here of Hutchinson Motorsports TV. So we'll be back here in a jiffy. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. Don't you go anywhere. Right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from break here, and we got a special guest. We're going to pull into the booth. Nathan Blake and Christian in the booth. You got us?
Yep.
Hey, how you feeling, buddy, after you just got junked early in this race?
Man, that's some of the most stupid fucking driving I've seen, like, in a long time from that 28.
Yeah, you know, it was an aggressive move. You guys were running up front. He had no patience, ended up junking you. Took over the race lead there for a bit.
But he's got to remember, I don't forget.
Yeah, well, we'll see how this plays out. Christian, you got anything for him?
You know, you got checked and released from the Fire Medical Center. Are they going to bill you being part in with the family?
I think it's, the employee discount pretty much covers it.
I got you. I got you. You feeling okay? That was a hard hit. You got kind of T-boned there.
Yeah, no, I think I have like a stage 3 concussion and a few broken ribs.
Okay. Well, we'll be watching you next week to see. You know, I don't know. Hopefully you won't, but I think there might be some payback up your sleeve.
I'm gonna plead the 5th.
All right, well, Nathan,
here, folks.
we'll send you down here. I'm sure you got to go wait by the holler of the 28 here. Best of luck rest of the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking jump him.
There's Nathan Fryer. He's out of here. He is not happy as the field is set, folks. You might notice we got some new race leaders. The 06 was a roadblock earlier with fresh tires. Well, he stayed out there. He didn't get any tires. That 06 is going to be a rolling chicane when we drop the green.
And I can report that the 11 of Morgan and Dow, it did not look like he took any tires himself. He got gas and go, so that's going to be an interesting call.
Wow, we got two junkers in the way in the front row. How is this going to play out? Christian, I'd bet almost every dime I got there's going to be a wreck on the first lap of this restart.
These guys are going to start getting impatient as we're nearing halfway point of this race. Not quite there yet, but this restart will be interesting. He's got some fast rocket behind that first row. And those tires are not going to hold up a restart very well.
Yeah, my guess is before the flag stand, you're probably going to see these guys get past. But we're going to see how it plays out, though. As Garrity and Annadelle are your race leaders out front, you're going to see that pace car head in, get out of the way. And, folks, I just laid eyes. Nathan Fryer, the 14, he's already leaned up against the hauler of the 28 of Ryan Nardone.
The fireworks at the end of the race is not going to be the only fireworks happen here at Motegi.
Man, oh man, it's going to be a good one. Be sure to stick around to the end of this race because there's going to be some great fireworks afterwards. But the field is set. We're ready to roll. Going to be dropping the hammer, going green as we head into lap number 32 out of 75 here at the Motegi Oval. Entering the zone. Green flag in here. Not a bad start there. Garrity on his old tires going to jump to the front.
That's about the best move he could have done there. We'll see how long it takes. See that 11 car already getting passed by Tills there, and Tills is already going to start working in that 06 car.
Yeah, you know, my pick to win it was Tills. You know, we made fun of his number earlier, but I still picked him to win it. He's going to get a run and take over that race lead probably this coming corner. Not yet.
7 car almost spun the 00.
And we got these two battling. Oh, how about this? A big push here. The 11 shoving the 06 down the straightaway. Looks like the 20 of Tills has the preferred line. Is there 3 wide for the race lead? Look out!
Oh,
He saves it! You know, I don't think the 20 turned him there. I think, they're junking in the back. Big junk through the field. Caution is out. Caution is out. Oh, let's see what happened here. Here's the 24. He's headed to the Fire Medical Center. 24, be sure to go to the Fire Medical Center and get checked out. All right, let's take a look. So we got the 24 and Nemert, and then the 82 on the inside. Who's that in the 82? Take a look. Christian, you see the 82? Oh, it looks like Tyler Hessling. So after his terrible pit strategy earlier, Tyler Hessling was back there involved in this wreck. Coming out of the corner. Yeah, 24 just comes down, junks himself, and takes a hard hit. And he gets smoked in the back. And there's the 76. Oh, he's slamming his brakes. Sliding out of nowhere. Boy, I'll tell you what, Tom Fryer, he is slow, ain't he?
Yeah.
Man, what a deadly wreck.
Way to be involved in just about every wreck there is on this track. If he isn't involved, he's going to spin himself to make sure he is.
Boy, yeah, he might have spun himself out 3 times, but that 76 car is still looking good and clean.
That therefore still qualifies him for the Hutchins Motorsports battle for last.
He's looking good. As we look through the chat, all kinds of messages, folks. Be sure, again, click the like button on the video. Subscribe to the page. If you're not subscribed to Hutchinson Motorsports TV, what the hell are you even doing, folks? Click that little subscribe button. If you're not logged in, log in. Click the button. It takes like 2 seconds, folks. We're making a push for subscriptions here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. And while we're under caution, Christian, take us around here. What you're seeing?
Well, let's just look at the cars that might have damage. Looks like they're all in pit road now. I don't see anybody rolling. I don't see any crab walking going on the track. That's always a good sign. Nothing too notable. I'm just fanning through the track. It looks like the 71 maybe has the lucky dog. No, that was not the 71. I'm not sure who that was. But we got 82 exited pit road. And Tyler Granot somehow kept, is that the car that didn't stop for tires? He somehow kept the lead.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we missed something. Let's pull up the Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board. Well, it says he pit. Oh, no. Granot's been out there all night. Yeah, Granot's been in the top 5 all night, basically. So, yeah, he's just been out there on speed, worked his way to the race lead. I'm surprised, though. I thought the 20 had the lead when the caution came out, but apparently not.
Right, I must have got my cars confused. That was not the car who stayed out.
No, James Garrett, he stayed out there last time. He still stayed out there, apparently.
Not sure that strategy's going to work well for him.
Yeah, this strategy's kind of ignorant. Not going to lie, he's sitting in 5th right now, and you see on the Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board, he can't have much fuel left. Supposedly he hasn't pit yet. This board sometimes is wrong. He could have pit on one of the first cautions. It's possible, but it's still been a while since then.
We got one to go. Race car lights are out.
Yeah, we're going to be going green this time around as we look through the field. Let's see how Dylan Johnson's doing. Boy, I tell you what, this 08 has no speed tonight or ever. Let's see what else. Dwayne Young, he's a fan favorite, but he's been stuck on pit road. Tough night for Dwayne in that 8 car. He was crab walking earlier. Car's been junk.
I think he's just trying to get it fixed so he can get back out here, but it just depends. Points are going to matter in the long run, so stay out, get what points you can.
Yeah, most definitely. It is a long season. Well, it's not too long. 10-race season here with the SuperStar ARCA East Series. This is race number 2 on the year. Where are we at next week, Christian? I believe we're at IRP, right?
That it will be the case. I already got it pulled up. Next week is the One to Go Promotions 100 at IRP. 100 laps.
That's going to be a good one. Then after that, we're going to have our only off week of the season. And then we're going to head over to a road course, Mid-Ohio, as the field is set. It's going to be Granot on the inside. Tills on the outside. A big jump with the green flag in the air. Tyler Granot still out front.
Really good at getting that restart down, power down to those rear tires as 20 pedals in the second.
The 11 trying to turn the 20. He's trying to get into that quarter panel and jump. My pick to win it.
It's going to cost you some money there, Blake.
As he's throwing a block.
He's still trying.
He's throwing a block, and you do not want to block this 28 car. We've seen what happens when somebody gets on the nerves of the 28 of Ryan Nardone.
That's Nathan Fryer. He has some strong words to say about it. He is not happy with that 28 car.
Yeah, you can almost bet there's going to be some payback here early on. Is there 3 wide in the back? Let's see what's going on. Trying to go 4 wide. In the turns 1 and 2. Look out, 97, making a move, passing 3 cars in 1 corner.
I don't know how we're still racing, but that is, we mentioned the Hornet's Nest earlier. We got us another one heading down the backstretch.
What a move as Carl Cantonis makes him 4 wide passes, every one of them, and says, later, losers.
Carl Cantonis has to tow a trailer for his cojones.
And he's looking good. Let's jump back out front here as we got a battle here for second. The 20 of Tills trying to hold off the 28 in Nardone.
I don't think he's going to be able to do it there. He's got the ultimate line on the bottom there as corner exit, but, no, just a bad camera angle there, I apologize, but 20 is going to go side by side with him down the backstretch.
Yeah, it's tough to defend on the top, but if anybody can do it, that 20 car's looking good. See if he can get a good run in 3 and 4.
On the exit, where it's going to matter. 28 car pulling ahead there.
Side by side at the line, the 28 with the spot for now, but heading into turns 1 and 2. Let's see if he can hold on.
Looks like it's when he's got him cleared into the turn, but we'll see if he can hold it as we ride along with a double zero car back here right in the 90. Nathan Burrows trying to make his way back through the field.
Yeah, Barrows still cycling through the field, and I think he's disconnecting again. Barrows is having major connection issues. He's back. Let's hop on board here. Oh, look
44
out.
Tokyo trip.
Look out. Big save there by I believe that was what, the 44 there, Dickerson. Big move here in the 90, looking to the inside. 3 wide. Boy, Barrows has time to do it. I think he can do it. I think you're going to see him at the end of this race. He is being patient as well.
Not far from the front now.
Yeah, he's already worked himself all the way up to 6 after passing a handful of cars that last lap. But out front, Tyler Greneau out of Roxbury, New Jersey is your race leader. He's got about a half a second lead on the 20 of Noah Tills. As we look through the field here, see what's going on. Shane Williams in the 9 car sitting in the 5th position. How about that? Shane was involved in a wreck earlier, running the top 5 right now.
Definitely has recovered well.
Now, Christian, let me ask you this. Is the 51, is that the ugliest car in the field?
You know, it's very basic. It's MasterCard, you know. I guess that's a good sponsor, but when they're your only sponsor, they only paid for a hood. I don't know how much money that racing team's going to have to keep going.
Almost gets jumped.
That Kodak car in the wall.
Yeah, you know, that's one ugly car. Very basic. There's not even any letters on it. I mean, I don't know what's going on. The 51 is Sam Lubers being pretty lazy with that paint job. Meanwhile, we drop back to the slugs, the battle for last right here. How about it? The 2 you'd expect to be battling in the Hutchinson Motorsports battle for last. It's Tom Fryer and Dylan Johnson. Here it is, the battle for last. Let's hop on board, Christian. Take us around the track on with Tom Fryer.
As they're heading down the front stretch, usually you'd get a good launch off that corner. He did not. Crossing the line, you're going to want to send it into 1 pretty hard.
Oh, he's lifting at the flag stand is half the problem.
Yeah, you got to send it in hard. You got to roll that turn, you know, let the car roll. That's how you save your tires, but I don't think he's ever getting 100% throttle at any point around the track.
Yeah, honest, I think he's scared. I think Tom Fryer is scared out there.
That's a high horsepower machine, and he's only using half those horses.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Fryer Medical Center 76 car is slow. So we jump back out front. Tyler Greneau, still your race leader, but right on his back bumper. Here comes the 20, Noah Tills.
Tills is hungry, trying to get to that lead. 81 holding him off, though. It's like he's going everywhere he's going to try to hold that air up.
Yeah, pulling up the pit strategy board. You know, these guys all have to stop one more time. So they got 16 laps in. So let's do some math here. If you want to break this in half, they pitted around lap 30 or so. So breaking it in half to lap 75, that'd be around lap, 50? Say around lap 50 or so. So here in the next 5 to 10 laps, you might see some guys head in.
Right now, I'd say the window's open. If you're a good tire saver and you have good long run speed, if 30 laps to go, it might be time to come now.
Yeah, you know, we're going to find out when these guys come down pit road. As the 20 is door to door with the 28 of Nardone in a battle for second. And right behind him, folks, count him out. After he disconnected earlier, the 90, Nathan Barrows is looking good.
You know, we said he had some connection issues, but, you know, he might have just disconnected on purpose. He said, watch this. He held F4, exited the game, and said, I'm going to go last to first again.
You know, that's honestly, I'm 99% sure you're right. That's definitely what he did. He said, these guys are clowns. This is too easy for me. I'm going to leave the session, and I'll come back and still win this SOB. And here he is, Nathan Barrows, taking over the 3rd position.
Car is unstoppable. I'm not even sure why he has rookie stripes. He might be a rookie to the league, but he is no rookie to this racing service. Get that guy and a promotion.
Yeah, they need to ship them to the Cup Series. You need to take off those yellow banners and put some goats on there because Nathan Barrows is the GOAT of ARCA East. So your race leader still Tyler Greneau out front in that bad, fast Ford Mustang, looking good as he tries to hold off the 28 of Nardone and the 90 of Barrows.
That 28's got bigger problems in his mirror. But Barrows might not have gotten the notification that Ryan Nardone, he's a dirty driver. He will block you and will turn you if you're in his way.
Yeah, and honestly, if you're not even in his way, he might just do it anyways. But we're going to see how this plays out as we head into lap 50 here shortly. I think you're probably going to see these guys come down pit road. I don't think they're going to be good on fuel after pitting around lap 30.
I'm not sure, but I don't think they will be. I'm kind of shocked some of these better tire saver guys haven't already came. Get that extra advantage and get it a little bit of a gap forming.
Yeah, you know, some of these guys like to come early and some don't. As Shane Williams is side by side with the 00 of Rusty Rafferty.
You know, that's honestly, this has been an impressive race for Shane Williams after getting junked earlier. I remember a really hard hit, but he's keeping it together, running 7th or battling for 7th isn't a bad.
And
right
then
now.
the slow junk number 08 of Dylan Johnson heading down pit road. He says, hell, boys, it doesn't matter when we pit. I'm just going to come down pit road, and I'm going to come now.
You could park a semi in these pit stalls. Did you see that play?
Yeah, these are the biggest pit stalls I've ever seen in my life. But Greneau's still your race leader out front. Barrows taking over the second spot. It's just a matter of time, Christian, before that 90. What's up? Caution is out. Nardone just junked it. Oh, my. Let's see what happened. Did somebody give Nardone a taste of his own medicine? Let's find out. So there's Nardone in the 28. Then we got the 20 right above him. Yep, Nardone just tried to force himself up there. He was not clear. Boy, Ryan Nardone is not making friends out here tonight.
I know that Noah Tills just let him know that he was not clear too in the chat.
Yeah, let's see if Noah Tills, my pick to win it, has any damage. I don't know. That car doesn't look too bad. Might have some optional damage. We'll see how it plays out. But you're probably going to see all these guys head down pit road here, top off for fuel, and we'll be good the rest of the way.
Yeah, this kind of just altered, killed any strategy. These guys might have been playing. This is probably going to lock it in for our front runners.
Yeah, so let's see here as the pace car heads out. Greneau, your leader, followed by Barrows. And how about that 11 car, you know, getting out there on a strategy, and he's been able to hold on. Anadel looking good.
Very impressed with his strategy. I mean, I thought he didn't take tires, but I don't understand if he didn't. I'm not sure how he's still up there, so maybe I was mistaken earlier.
Well, I tell you what.
Obviously, they know how to race in Arkansas.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. He is a fan favorite here in Japan, and you can tell because of that paint scheme, these Japanese fans love their Dragon Ball Z. So here come the leaders down pit road. I assume everybody's going to be pitting here unless you already pit under green. If somebody did pit under green, they'd be in pretty good shape right now. And it looks like we got one. Oh, that might be a lap car. Never mind, that's a lap car. So, yeah, looks like everybody on the lead lap down pit road.
So let's see. Pit road's going to be very important here.
You know, honestly, Christian, is it really going to be that important? I think we all know how this is going to play out. You're going to see that 90 car Nathan Barrows shoot off like a rocket ship, take over the race lead, and win it, is my guess.
Getting his tires. The right side of the car is up. This team's going to go to the left side. See the 9 car already rolling down pit road.
Yeah, that last stop.
Exiting. Here comes the 20.
Well,
20's going to win.
Or the 81.
That's the 81.
So the 81, Greneau, your race leader. Barrows second, followed by Anadel, Tills, Wild, Carson. So that's how they're going to line up here. This is our 6th caution of the night. You know, much better than last week. Last week, how many cautions we have, Christian? Like 12 or 13, maybe more.
12 or 13, but one thing I can tell you tonight, we are not done. This race is going to be starting to get heated up with 23 to go. It's go time, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, some people aren't happy. We got Mike Petrin in the Discord chat said, so much fun to get meatballed first lap, second race, and second time I got meatballed. Welcome to the SuperStar ARCA East Series, Mike.
Sounds like me on my Monday night league. I feel like I can't finish a race over there without getting junked somehow, some way.
Yep. Never a good feeling to get junked. You know, it just makes you think, you know, and I hate to call them crybabies, but whenever you're a racer and you get junked on lap 1, you think it's the worst race ever, and you're mad, you're unhappy, and you're going to let everybody know about it. But let's be honest, you know, this has actually been a pretty good race so far, even though some guys have had some bad luck.
You can really relate it to real life NASCAR. People's favorite driver ain't winning. Oh, it's a horrible race. But if their driver wins, it was the best race on the schedule.
Most definitely. And, you know, these guys, they never do anything wrong. You talk to them after the race, they are 100% sure it wasn't their fault. Never is, never was. But nonetheless, Greno out front, he's going to try and hold off that rocket ship of the 90 of Nathan Barrows.
Hard to watch as we go down the backstretch. Somebody's starting on the last car, the lead lap, Ryan Nardone in that 28 car. He's been involved in 2 incidences where he just moved up the track, whether anyone was there or not. He's got some slow cars to contend with. He is pretty fast. I don't think we're done seeing him since the car's around yet.
Yeah, you know, Nardone has some serious speed, but he drives like he's the only car out there. This is the widest track on the circuit probably, and it's not wide enough for Ryan Nardone. Taking a look at this 28 car, looks pretty good. I think he's good to go on damage, but he's got some track position to make up as he's sitting in the 19th position. But the field is set, green flag in here, and a good jump there by the 81 of Greno, heading into turn 1 and 2.
One thing I noticed, it don't matter who's in the lead, it's like they could always get a good jump on the restart.
Yeah, and then we got a battle for third here. The 11 of Annadel trying to hold off the 20 of Tills.
Got some 3-wide action back in the pack.
Here it is, the 18, doors the 70. Door to door, the 51 trying to hold off the 70. Not going to happen. Here comes the 18.
Oh, and he goes around 78. Oh, hard into the pit wall. He's dead. He is dead.
Oh, my. I missed it. Let's see what happened. Oh, man. The 70 is definitely involved in this wreck. Let's get a better view. Let's go to the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper cam. One of the best chopper cams I've ever seen in the business. Here it is. So there's a 70 up into the 51. It's dumped. Oh! Oh, my. I hope he's okay. Stephen McComas. Is he all right, folks? He has not moved in the car. He has not moved in the car.
Friar Medical, get out to him immediately, please.
Man, please get him checked up on. Keep an eye on McComas. See if he gets cleared from the Friar Medical Center, Christian. My fans at home just watched a deadly moment. Stephen. Oh, I hope he's all right for the sake of his own family. That car is total.
One of the hardest hits.
Christian, we haven't confirmed if he's alive or not yet.
No. I haven't heard anything in the chat. I think they're trying to just keep people's attention away from it.
Yeah, you know, most cameras or most television services, they'll shy away from these wrecks and not show you the replay. Well, folks, you know what? This is Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We show the replays here. Here's a 70, and he might have just died, but we're going to show it to you live. We're going to take the risk and show you the replay of the 70 potentially being dead. Here it is. Into the corner here. Loses it just a little bit. Comes off the corner. Nowhere to go. Gets dumped. Junked it into the pit wall there. And, yeah, folks, he might be dead. Might be alive. Might be dead. We don't know yet. Unfortunate. But nonetheless, we're going to finish this race here because at the SuperStar ARCA E-Series, nothing is more important than getting to the checkered flag and getting a race winner.
I don't even see him in the Discord. This might be some tragic news here in the SAC ARCA Cup E-Series.
This could be a tough call, folks, but we might be having a press conference later and somebody saying we lost him. But let's check out the chat here, see what all our great fans here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV have to say. iRacer NASCAR Guy 21, a big fan. He loves Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Be sure, NASCAR Guy, click the like button on the video. Subscribe to the page. Everybody else as well. Click the like button. Subscribe to the page. Comment. Let us know who you're rooting for. Who are you here watching? Who you want to win it? Who you want to junk it? And what do you want to see here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV with just about 18 laps left to go?
I have some noble news that I am heartfelt reporting. We have Stephen McComas talking on the radio. He is alive. He's not okay, but he is alive.
Oh, that is great news. We hope he doesn't miss any time. We hope to see him back next week at IRP. We know, he's got Christian, take a look at whose team he's on. The rumor is his car owner is going to make him race that race, no matter what kind of health he's in.
Give me 1 second. I'm working on that.
While Christian looks that up, our front row, it's going to be Tyler Renault. How about that DeWalt 81 car? He had been bad fast, been souped up all night long, but he is in for a battle as the 90 of Nathan Barrows is finally up front, and he's going to be restarting in the second position. So the field is set. The Roxbury, New Jersey, and Tyler Greneau out front. Pace car is in, ready to roll. Green flag in the air at Motegi. Down the front stretch, heading into lap 59. Greneau going to hold on for now as Barrows starts to get that 90 car rolling.
I think it's going to be an intense battle up here.
Yeah, you're going to see that 90 car of Barrows. He's going to get a run here in the next lap or two. We'll stay tuned right here. Let's see what's going on in the back, though. We know they're duking it out here on these restarts. Tyler Hessling, we saw him up front earlier after a ignorant pit stop under green for no reason. The 82 dropped to the rear as he's in dirty air, trying to get back up to the front.
Got the Hornet's Nest forming down the front stretch there. These cars, they know it's go time.
Most definitely. And, back to Hessling, if he needs to fire his crew chief, that's one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in my life. Pits right after a caution under green. Put himself to the back, and he's been there ever since.
I'm interested to know what he was thinking with that call, but I can report a question earlier. Stephen McConas is a driver of a one-car team called Ancient World Racing.
Well, one-car team, so yeah, he's going to be out there. They don't have any replacements. So whether he's paralyzed or what, they're going to have to figure something out as the 81 gets into the wall hard.
That 11 car poking his head out there.
We got one off on the apron there. Not sure that. Oh, that's a lap car here. Jeff Carson in the slow junk 09 car. That is definitely a Toyota.
Can't be hating on our Toyotas now, Blake. Oh, another 07 gets turned around. He says that, no, he's missed the 11 around. The 11 is in the middle track. 07 sideways in the track.
Oh!
They're going to hit him. Yes, they do. The 48 hits
There's still junk in it.
Oh, he goes around.
Oh,
There's
my.
junk all over the track.
There is junk everywhere. Let's try to find the replay. They were wrecking about 10 seconds after that wreck. Let's see how this all started here. We know it started with the 07. He just makes a bonehead move. Looks like he tries to dive bomb something that is not there. This is a terrible move. Let's get a better view here. So here's the 07. You're going to see him dive bomb the 11. Not sure what he's thinking here. Watch this. Oh, never mind. He gets turned there by the 00. 00. Rusty Radford, he dumps him and says, later, loser. The 11 involved. 48 involved.
48. 48, I feel like he has time to react, but he is all gas, no brake. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's take a look at the 48. See if this was an ARCA break from hell for Greg Tilson or what was going on here. See what he's seeing. So let's hop on board, see what he's seeing down this whole straightaway. He's got plenty of time here in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with the 48 of Greg Tilson.
He's kind of blocked right now.
Yeah, you can't really see. You see him wrecking. See him wrecking.
You see the smoke, you should be on the brake right here. I don't see much. He's gassing up. His RPM went up
To
there.
be fair, he didn't know there's going to be a car up on the top there. So I can understand what happened, even though he probably should have slowed down earlier. But Greg Tilson just said, we got another one crab walking.
That makes 4 for the night.
Man, I tell you what, there is something about this league. I've never seen many crab walks here in iRacing. Oh, look at that right front wheel on the 48. Greg Tilson. That car is junk.
I said we wasn't done with cautions, and I couldn't have been more right, but we do have Nathan Burrows is in the lead right now, controlling this restart. He's gonna check out. He's
And
your
the
race winner, folks.
dirtiest driver in the game. Looks like Ryan Nardone on pit road. I think he's still on the lead lap. I don't know. He's sitting in 18th. Maybe he's done. Not sure. So Barrows back out front here with less. Well, we're going to have around 10 laps left to go once we go green. So we're going to take a short break here. Last break of the night. Then we're going to finish out, stay green the rest of the way. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. And we are back here at the Motegi Oval, our 8th caution of the night. We are headed into lap 65 out of 75. Field is set. Pace car is in. Barrows on the inside. Renault on the outside. Green flag in the air.
Wide action, a little bit further back in the pack, exiting turn 2 there. Running down the backstretch for the first time after this restart. Staying 3 wide. I hope they get it settled out before this turn as the 97 car is slightly pulling ahead. The 82 cuts in front of the 18. Nothing aggressive.
18 does the right move there. The passive move gives up 2 positions, but didn't want to junk anybody as we're coming to 10 laps left to go here at the Motegi Oval.
Look at them fanning all the way back out there in the back battle for last.
Yeah, let's check out this battle for last. You know, Tom Fryer still holding on strong, but that 08 gave him a run for his money. How about the 8 of Dwayne Young? He's been working on that car. He's had damage all night long, so we're not including him in this battle for last because he's got a junk race car.
I'm going to hand it to him for staying out there, and he got good sideways there, but he's trying to make it work.
I'll tell you one thing, though. There's no damage on that 76 car at Tom Fryer. He's just slow, and he's junk. Oh, and he gets turned by the 08! That was intentional.
You saw it live.
That was intentional if I ever seen it, folks. Look at this. This is brutal. What is going on? Oh, my. Let's take a look. Look at this. What is he doing?
RKO out of nowhere!
Man, that was terrible. The 08 of Dylan Johnson, he is down a lap, and he just flat out jumped Tom Fryer. That was terrible. That's the move of the race right there. That's the bonehead move of the race. Dylan Johnson in the 08 jumps the 76, of Tom Fryer.
What is up? If you are a Fryer tonight, you are not liked by anyone in this field. You're just getting took out of the race. The Fryers are not having a good time.
Yeah, Penalty Box Gaming in the chat says, is Tom the slowest car of the night winner? Yes, Penalty Box, Tom is definitely the slowest car, but he just got junked. So he has been eliminated from contention of the Hutchinson Motorsports battle for last.
That's going to be a shot to him. He really wanted to win that tonight.
Boy, the one award he had a chance to win. So now looking through the field, the 07 was junked earlier. He's not part of this. The 09 I'm not sure if I remember Carson. I think he's been slow all night long. I think he's now your Hutchinson Motorsport Battle for Last leader. Jeff Carson. That's definitely a Toyota if I ever seen one.
You just keep taking shots, Blake. I don't like this, man.
Well, let's see if that 09 can get that thing rolling. I'm guessing he's not gonna because he's pretty slow. But right in front of him, Benjamin Myrick, right there in that 34 junk Ford, he's pretty slow as well. So we're gonna see if he can get that thing rolling. And right in front of him, the 37, Jacob Brooks. Quiet day for Jacob.
It was a long way out here just to leave with some tore-up race cars, but unfortunately, there's a few people in this field that will be.
Yeah, you know, by the time we go green, there's probably going to be 4 or 5 laps left to go. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. These guys running out of time. The heavy favorite, Nathan Barrows, your race leader, going to be tough to beat. Honestly, Christian, I'm not going to lie. If I'm out there, I'm Greneau or Tills, I might just turn that 90 car. You know, he's got 5,000 I rating. He's the car to beat. He's got the race lead. I just turn him into turn 1.
That might be the only way to pass him is to get aggressive. I mean, hopefully we don't just see him flat out get hooked, but get the air off of him somehow, some way, do a crossover. But I don't think they're going to have a chance to catch him after this green flag waves.
Yeah, if they're going to do it, they're going to have to do it in a turn 1 probably, but you never know. It could get a bad start, but our race leader hasn't had a bad start yet.
Nathan Burrows, he doesn't like the idea of this caution. He's trying to turn the pace car right now.
Penalty box game says, what happened to the 14 car? He got intentionally wrecked by Ryan Nardone, flat out junked him earlier in the race.
Got some strong words for us up here in the broadcast booth. I can't repeat it, but it'll be on the replay.
Yeah, you missed it. You know, we pulled him into the booth afterwards. He was not happy. Basically, guaranteed he was going to retaliate, but wouldn't come out and say it. Didn't want to get penalized, but you can totally expect it here in the coming weeks. You're going to see that 14 car jump the 28.
Might just happen at IRP next week.
It's a good track to do it because you have to run the top at IRP, so you can really send it in there and junk somebody if you really want to.
I can't tell you much about IRP. Like, I haven't ever had much luck there, but I can't wait to watch this race next week. Remember, it is the one to go promotions, but right now, with 6 to go, we are watching the Savage House Racing 115.
Yeah, boy, and it has been a good one as the field is set. We are ready to roll. Might be going green for the last time. My guess is we're not. We're probably going to get another caution. We've had 9. Let's make it an even 10.
There ain't no way. This is the last caution, Blake. They'll be coming to the green here as they're going into 3. The pace car's lights are out. He's going to make that hard left turn.
Well, we're going to take this restart from the most beautiful view in the business. Ladies and gentlemen, you're on board with the Hutchinson Motorsports Blend. The field is set. Pace car ready to roll. Down pit road. Out of the way. Going to be Barrows. Greneau. Green flag in the air.
There's with that hard start that we've come to expect from him. Oh, we got some blocking going on. Deeper in the field. I'm in the blimp cam too. One of the most beautiful views in the business.
Got one on the apron there. Look out.
He's just a lap car trying to stay out of the way.
Dropping back here, Tom Fryer. Looks like he's back out there trying to get that thing rolling. We know he's got damage, though, after getting flat out jumped intentionally.
Oh, I hear some tires squeal. I think everybody's rolling, though.
Fryer just spun himself out. We're going to keep rolling.
Hey, there he goes. He stays. No, he don't.
Oh, look out. And he parks it on the track. He gets it rolling, though.
Get rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, round up. What is he doing? This guy is terrible. Tom Fryer, give him a round of applause. So we're still clean and green out front, and we got a 3-car battle for the 5th position. Essliner able to get around the 9-car of Williams. How about this run for Shane Williams after being involved in an early caution? Right now sitting in the 6th position. Oh, Nimmert just junked it. Nimmert just junked it. Let's see what happened here. So here we go. Nimmert's been involved in a lot of wrecks. That 24 car. Rough day for him. Yep,
he wanted to make Tom Fryer feel better for himself.
Oh, my. And he lost his front bumper there.
and we got a crab walker. Oh, not so much. Maybe. Oh, yeah, we get enough. That's
Yeah,
it.
just a little bit, but man, this has not been a display of excellence here lately. We got some clowns out here.
I think we need to get hot cameras always on in the bottom right-hand corner of those fryers. They always put on a show.
Ed bumping around. Jesse Becker in the chat says we need to work on a live junk counter. I agree with that, Jesse. So we're going to get a green-white checker. Christian, can you find out how many green-white checkers these guys get?
1 of 3. This will be the first one. We could do it 2 more times after this. We might need all 3 of them. This race might end under caution.
Yeah, you know, I kind of feel like we're going to get a finish. I'm pretty sure I'm not saying it's going to happen this time, but I don't think we're going to use all 3 of them. But we're going to see how it works out. We're going to have Barrows and Greneau out front. We know these race leaders, every single restart, have been getting huge jumps. So it's going to be tough to beat that 90 car.
You know, you think the people behind... Sorry, I had to mute my voice chat there. But I think people behind would start to learn he's just going as soon as he gets to the restart zone, getting a massive lead. Why isn't anyone behind him trying to time that run?
You know, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. And we got Penalty Box Gaming asking, how can I join this show? Well, not sure you can join the show, but we do have a Discord community you can join. Maybe if you're interested in joining some of the leagues we broadcast, you can do so. In our description, you will see a link to the Discord. We'll try to get it and post it in the chat here as well for you.
I'll work on that right now.
Make sure you make it an unexpiring link. So Christian's going to get you a link here to join our Discord, and plus all you other great fans out there. Well, that's something we forgot to bring up. It is in our description. Join our Discord channel. Head on over. Hutchinson Motorsports
Becker.
TV. Coming in clutch.
I posted it. Yep.
Bumping around Jesse Becker. Man, we finally got that guy working, huh?
He took a vacation tonight. Kind of shocked. He's sitting in his lawn chair right now, drinking a margarita, kick back, but he decided to do some kind of work.
Yeah, I know. He told me he'll only work from home, and I said, fine, Jesse, as long as you'll do something.
Pasha in the chat, go ahead and join that Discord link if you wanted to talk about us broadcasting.
I will answer one question. It is not free, though, but go ahead and join the Discord channel. All leagues out there, that's something we haven't brought up either. We do have a couple openings here for Hutchinson Motorsports TV, which is the world's #1 streaming service. If you want the world's #1 streaming service to stream your iRacing league, be sure to join the channel. Let us know. Talk to us in the chat. But the field is set here. How you feeling about this race here, Christian? We're going to have Barrows on the inside, Greneau on the outside.
I'm hoping we finally get the people understanding to jump with Barrows, but I don't think it's going to happen. It hasn't happened yet. Barrows is going to get out the lead, drive off into the Japanese sunset.
Yeah, you know, this is honestly, if you're in that 20 car, this is actually pretty easy. What I would do here, you get on the back bumper of the 90 and you basically push him up into the restart zone. And then that way, when he goes, you're going already. So you're kind of bullying him, pushing him up through the field. He's not going to spin out, though. He is a well-seasoned driver. So I'd be right on that back bumper, pushing him through the restart zone.
What you got to do, you know, even might result in you having to make a dive bomb. And as long as you're clear, it could be the move of the race.
As we jump up to the most beautiful view in the business, folks, you're seeing the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. I've never seen anything like it. As the field is set, we're going to have a green-white checkered. Pace car is in. We are ready to roll. Green flag in the air at Motegi. And a better jump there by the outside line. The 81 of Greneau right there with your race leader.
He's going to go 1 and 2 side by side. Is he going to have anything for him on corner exit? He's giving a little bit of a gap for the 90 to close the door. 90 is just driving off. The 81 going to try to do the crossover move on the inside. Doesn't look like it's going to work.
Boy, he put up a great battle, honestly. That was much better than I expected as we got a 3-wide battle back here. That's Joey Neese right now battling for the 8th position. Oh, we got one sideways.
18. Drifting again. This battle in the front is not over. Get the camera back up here, Blake. The 81 is kind of pulling ahead of the
There's
90 car.
There's 5 wide back here, Christian. We don't care about that. Oh, and under the
Oh, and he
wall.
actually-
Caution. Oh, no, caution's not out. We're under the white flag. Big wreck, we're still green. White flag is in the air. Battle for the race lead. Door to door out of turn 2. Barrows on the inside. Greneau on the outside. It's going to be a drag race to the line down the backstretch. Heading into 3 and 4 for the final time. Barrows in the 90's going to wash up the track. The 81, can he hold on? Greneau out of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air. Tyler Greneau going to win it at Motegi.
What a move!
What a move. We didn't think these guys had anything for the 90 of Barrows. That was a clean pass for the win. Barrows slipped up a little bit and gave away the race. Tyler Greneau steals it.
If I told you there'd be a 3-wide battle on the last turn of this race, Blake, would you have believed me?
I would not have, honestly. When that restart happened, I knew Greneau had a good jump there from what he's had, but Barrows, he had control of the race, just made a small mistake.
I cannot wait for the interview because that was a move. I bet he's electric right now.
Boy, but how about Tyler Hessling? After a bonehead pit stop early on, brought home the 3rd position, so he battled his way back up through the field, basically gave away his chance to win this race. So we're going to watch that 81 Tyler Greneau burn it down here. Let's look through the field. 1 second. Look through the chats, see what we got going on. We'll go ahead and do another interview. I don't want to do the whole top 3 because that shit takes forever. So let's go ahead and pull in Nathan Barrows. There's so many damn channels, Christian. I'm gonna need some help.
I'm working on it. I'll work on it right now. Give me 1 second.
So he's gonna get him in here as we watch Greneau burn it down. We're gonna get our 2nd place finisher, Nathan Barrows, in here.
I can find him myself. Okay, there he is. One second, I'm struggling to move him.
Yeah, I don't know which booth it is. There's so many damn channels. I'm guessing it's the booth right above. I think I got it. Nathan, Blake, and Christian up in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Hey, what a race. You know, early on you had the unfortunate connection there, but you worked yourself back up to the field and you had a great shot there at the finish, but you came home just a little short.
Yep. Made pretty much one mistake all race, and it was taking the bottom in the 3 there with 2 to go and giving him the top. I'm glad we were able to have a clean run until the end. Just bummed it I wasn't able to close it out.
Yeah, it was definitely a good run there at the finish. Greneau definitely raced you clean. You just unfortunately made a little mishap. Christian, what'd you see there?
I saw some great racing. I will say you were my pick to win at the beginning of it, Nathan, coming up 2nd. When you had your disconnection, I thought you were out of it, but you surprised everybody last to 1st after the flag. What were you thinking as soon as you got back into this race after your disconnection?
I was just hoping that somebody would wipe themselves out so I can get the lucky dog. I was surprised I was only 1 down when I got back, but I'm glad I happened to yellow. I was blinking like all race. Hope I can get that sorted out for next week.
Didn't hurt you too much as you came in 2nd. You got any shout outs for us, Nathan?
Yeah, today was the Savage House Racing 115. I was hoping I could win for the team, but I did not. Sorry to them. Guess shout out to my friends, family again. Just sorry to disappoint.
Oh, that's all good. You definitely ran a great race here. You were the car to beat, and unfortunately somebody was able to do it, beat you. So you'll have to come back next week. We're going to be at IRP. How you feeling about your chances there?
There's another track I've not ran at. This week I had to spend a lot of time practicing and learning the track, so try and do the same thing next week. Come back, get redemption next week, and come out on top, hopefully.
Hopefully so. Well, we look forward to seeing you the rest of the year. We got a long way to go. I have a feeling this isn't going to be the only time we're talking to you.
I hope so.
All right, there's your 2nd place finisher, Nathan Barrows. Christian, are you finding our race winner anywhere in the chats?
I don't think I see him anywhere in here. I've scrolled up and down the East chats. I think he might have already either disconnected or wasn't in here.
Boy, he already might have bailed out. Let's peek through the Cup Series just to check, see if he's somehow in one of these. We'll give him one more look, try to get him in here, but we may not have an interview with your race winner. letting the fans down, winning the race, and he's just going home. He's already in the trailer. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, there's a fight breaking out in the pits. Nathan Fryer is letting Ryan Nardone have it right now.
We knew that was the case. Right hand, left hand. Nathan Fryer is on top of him. He's got him on the ground swinging.
Oh, my. They are breaking him up right now. The police have been called. My, oh, my. There are some fireworks going on. But, folks, looks like your race winner, Greneau, just doesn't care about the fans. He simply doesn't care about you great fans at home. That's unfortunate. You know, we deeply do care about you guys, but we do want you to click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the page. Click the Discord link in the chat, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. If you can't find the link to the Discord, head on over to our YouTube bio there in the About section. You will see the link to that as well. We got our Facebook and TikTok information, all kinds of good stuff. We'll be having some YouTube shorts coming out, all kinds of good stuff throughout the entire week. And we'll give one more look to see if Greneau is anywhere. And I'm not seeing him. So, Christian, what do you got to say to these great fans?
I think tonight was a great race here at Motegi. I just, we just got the track, me and you, for the first time. We rolled out here and broadcasted this wonderful race. I just can't wait to get on the track myself. And one thing we're going to have here coming soon, the Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're going to put a car on the track with good old bump and run Jesse Becker. Stay tuned for more information about that.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be exciting, folks. Coming up in the coming weeks, honestly, we're going to have bump and run Jesse Becker, one of the dirtiest drivers in the entire business out there, in a Hutchinson Motorsports TV sponsored and ran car. But, folks, we appreciate you coming out here. The SuperStar ARCA E-Series race here at the Motegi Oval. What a finish there. A last lap pass for the win. Greneau gets it done in the 81 car. We hope to see you back here next week. Same time, same place. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 stream.